in terms of the grab the pussy comment, that kind of leads into my theory, which is it's only sexual harassment if the guy is unattractive. And not to you, not to our standards, but to the woman. It's only sexual harassment if the guy is unattractive. It only hurts ugly guys, man.
I mean that's an understatement because the way you look is how people treat you.
It's not even just looks, because I know women don't go for looks like the way they don't value looks the way men value looks.
Yeah.
Okay, women value more, status. They value more confidence, resources.
Bullshit. No bullshit. I said this on my show. Women can't be as shallow as us because they don't have the same options, but they're as shallow as us. Don't doubt it. Just like when old boy Safari a dick pic leak, they over here jumping and acting all crazy, and let a certain celebrity drop a shirtless pic. They over here sweating and everything else.
The thing is, the reason they're sweating is because he's a celebrity. Think about it. If everyday regular niggas like us just all of a sudden drop a shirtless pic. Well, Nana, you do this. You take those stock pics on on IG all the time.
Hey, it's part of my
brand.
I mean,
do you get those thousands of likes? Like,
no, I'm not at 1,000 yet, but I do get quite a few.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on what you do.
Yeah.
That's just pointing the point that we're not there yet. Yeah. You know, but I'm saying women value more status than physical looks. But basically, I'm saying, hey, if the woman considers you not a high value male, someone that's high status.
Yeah.
I think what's sexual assault for this guy is not for the other.
Oh, but you know what, EJ? I think that kind of brings up another point you wanted to talk about. Victim blaming.
Victim blaming.
Is it? I mean, let's say, can we victim blame? Like, let's say hypothetically, here go the scenario. Yeah. Let's go. Let's say a girl has a night out with a homegirls. She gets drunk as shit, and she just wanders off, and she wanders off from a group. Yeah. God forbid something happened to her. Yeah. Can we say you are wrong for getting drunk out of your mind? And
no. Now let me be clear. My perception on this topic has changed. Okay. So let me first just state let me say how I feel now versus how I felt back then. Okay. And back then is in maybe a year or two ago.
And you said it on the podcast prior.
Right now, look, niggas shouldn't be out here raping bitches, okay? Like, or females, let's just say. Okay? Rapists shouldn't rape. Bottom line, rapists shouldn't rape. Okay? There's no reason, no justification why it should happen.
Or sexually assaulting, which means touching, rubbing anything you should.
Yes, okay? Do not take, thou shalt not take pussy that doesn't belong to you, all right?
No OPP.
Okay, right? And that's another thing too. We can even talk about hip hop does perpetuate rape culture, no doubt.
It does.
But yeah, so that's my take on that now. Now, I do believe that there is a certain amount of accountability on the victim. And that's not saying that it's her fault for doing this. Yeah. But I mean, for this happening to her, again, rapists should not rape. Yeah. Bottom line. Yeah. That nigga deserves to be prosecuted the fullest extent of the law. And by the way, when I say nigga, that's not implying black people. I say that in general. When I see nigga activities such as raping, that's in general.
I know what you mean, because it was this one of my friends. She didn't get sexually assaulted, but she went to a party, right? Yeah. And it was 20 guys, and the only girls there was her and a homegirl.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And she said, I'm about to get drunk. I said, what are you doing?
And see, it's shit like that where I'm like, no, if something were to happen, Lord forbid, she's going to be the victim. But definitely. Do I believe that there's a certain amount of accountability as far as you putting yourself in certain situations? It's kind of like there's this law where if you leave your keys in your car in your ignition and your ignition's running, and a cop comes by, you could actually get charged for that, because it's like I forgot the exact wording, but it's like you're provoking a crime, a criminal activity. Now, once again, because you got to reiterate to people with with the hot take mentality right now. People just look at headlines. I'm gonna say it again. Rapists shouldn't rape. All right? If that has happened to you, if you've been assaulted, you are the victim. But am I saying there's not steps that you can do to possibly lessen the chance of these certain things happening? Because let's just be honest, rapists are going to rape. Yeah. Okay, you could be a perfect, Catholic girl, by everything, and you still get assaulted, unfortunately. But I'm just saying, I do believe in a lot of cases, though, there are certain steps a person can take to prevent some shit happening to them. I'm not going to go into an all Crip neighborhood wearing all red. All right, look at Tekashi 6ix9ine. Okay, over here trolling all these fucking gangsters and shit.
But you know,
okay, and because look, perfect example with Tekashi. Okay,
he
6ix9ine.
went to what that block place, old block.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about that video, he said he went at 10 p.m. He went like at 4:30 a.m.
Yeah, the birds were chirping.
And then they showed a video camera from a traffic stoplight, and he hurried up and got in the car. You know, for 10 seconds. Matter of fact, a lady was shooting his video, and he got in the car way before her.
Yeah, that nigga was in and out in under a minute. Like, because it showed the time on the security footage.
Yeah, I think
that nigga got out of the van. He shot his little video, and he was in and out of that shit in a minute.
Yeah,
and it was like,
but you know what? One thing that scares me about most women, they're too trusting of their friends or male friends.
Yes,
and then sometimes they're too trusting of the environment. They like, in their mind, they will be like, I should be able to go to this party, get drunk, do all these drugs, and go home.
In a perfect world, you should be able to. In a perfect world, unfortunately, that's not where we at.
Yeah.
Which is like, I even tell, like, when I used to have this job, I work with teens a lot, and I knew, and a lot of girls, they would, a lot of kids would walk home, and I would even say things like when it gets like close to 5 or 6 p.m. I would tell them like, hey, because they like to walk with their earphones in, and sometimes I felt weird just seeing the girls walk by themselves in this dark.
Yeah, me too.
But I don't have control over that. I can't just leave. Especially like if their parents don't pick them up for a while, I would wait out there with them. If it was nighttime after closing. But anyway, I would tell them, hey, make sure you don't have your earphones in, listen to music while you're walking by yourself. That's not to say, I'm not calling her saying it's your fault if something happens to you. I'm saying this so you can be alert of your surroundings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's the carefree attitude most women have, because as men, we're alert to what's dangerous. Like, I would see women hang with certain dudes. I'm like, do you know that dude? I know who that is. And like, you may not want to chill with him. And not even that he's a rapist or nothing, but this dude about that life, and anything can pop off at any time. And I will see women talk to drug dealers, talk to guys that are about that life, and they be like, oh, that won't happen to me.
Yeah.
What you talking about? That my boyfriend's a drug dealer, but what that got to do with me?
Cardi said it on her album. She was like, she date niggas that she like niggas that in and out of jail. Now, I thought that was the realest bar in that entire album. I'm not gonna lie. I love the honesty.
I recall that, but that's
she
really
said
good.
she like niggas that are in and out of jail. That's Cardi's thing,
But I guess to what Darnell's saying, and EJ, you are too. It's just that we all have to, develop consciousness. But just like when we're driving on the road, being a defensive driver, you also have to be very aware of your environment and how you carry yourself, and who's around it as a whole. And one thing y'all keep on saying is, ladies. It happens to males too. Males get taken advantage of.
Well, yeah, I was gonna bring up 6ix9ine though. Like let me finish 6ix9ine. Okay. So like with 6ix9ine again, we were on victim blaming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We talk. Okay, 6ix9ine is going around trolling everybody on the Test My Gangster World tour. That was started by Dom is Live on YouTube. He came up with that term. But basically, 6ix9ine been going around trolling all these gangsters. Talking about, I'm gonna pull up at these cities that he's so called banned in.
Yeah.
All right. And the thing is, we all are watching for some shit to happen to 6ix9ine. Y'all may not want to admit it.
He's
but
asking for it.
Checking our updates when he dissed Chief Keef and Lil Reese in them. We all checking our updates like, man, when this nigga 6ix9ine gonna get shot? Or this nigga 6ix9ine gonna get fucked up? And here's the thing, man. If he does get fucked up, are we victim blaming? Or is everybody gonna say, hey, he put himself in that? Are we gonna say he put himself in that predicament? Or are people gonna say we're victim blaming?
See, that's a different category. We coming from, this guy is actually provoking people and, to physical violence or, altercation versus people who are in that Me Too movement of sexual assault. But as far as 6ix9ine, I don't care about him. He's asking for it. He's provoking. He wants
but
it,
a lot of niggas, so see, a lot of people would say a girl who's walking around here half naked, drunk, in a place around a bunch of dudes, she's asking for it. She looks like
to
it.
Make to your point,
which I disagree with.
It don't matter if you're wearing half a dress or a full dress. It can happen to you either way. Yeah. And the 6ix9ine is different. Like, yes, you can get shot anywhere, but he's really asking for it.
I mean, true, but whether it's male or female, you have to be cognizant of your environment. If your environment, like EJ said, if you're going to a Crip neighborhood with all red, man or female, you have to be aware of that. Just like as a woman, if you're looking weak and vulnerable or looking open to a person with that mind frame, you look like bait.
Yeah, that's why I tell girls, man, ain't no such thing as a nice guy, just a patient wolf. That's not to say that men are rapists. I didn't say that to say that all men are rapists. I'm just saying, man,
a patient wolf. Wow.
A patient wolf, man. I'm a patient wolf, but not without consent. You know what I'm saying?
Man, let's talk about this LaShawn McCoy situation.
Okay.
Man, that one was pretty deep. Let's go ahead and give the viewers an insight what happened. Okay. LaShawn McCoy, he's the Buffalo Bills NFL running back. And his recently, it happened about 2 days ago, his ex-girlfriend was physically assaulted, and also she burglarized at her home and actually had to go to the hospital it was pretty graphic when they showed the picture of what happened to her face. But anyways, they're going through I don't know if it's a custody war, but big bad separation. I'm not sure if he was married to a girl, but he was with her for a long time. And so rumors had came out that the assailant was LaShawn McCoy. But they got that cleared up. You know, it was pretty bad because her face was bad. And especially what was going on in NFL. You got Ray Rice about 2 years ago when he hit his own wife. And people's careers has been demolished over that, and which obviously should be the case. I mean, that doesn't justify what happened, but just like that, social media can turn somebody's career, has control of someone's career that powerful. That's scary to me.